flag, wave it. Red tag, save it. Red, green, what that means, Moorish lands, bourbon. Who got claimed Elbe, not the name MJ. Lush and green was the porcelain, all pristine and so awful. Know thyself, the father from my hot capstone. Rip the ground, we put it back to top. See some real engineering, really no Indians near here. Blackstone from the next planet. Still you have no soul, just a stick faggot. Batman still up in the cave, he got some sick gadgets. Nigga rich run a whole city with no power till apocalypse now. In the door cower. Red flag make a 7 as it raised. A flag above many that has waved. Self from here to save. I'm an all-man, got a lot of left. Chopped up to say back up. You see the red flag waving. Red tag saving. Red green, what I mean, Moorish land bourbon. Who got claimed Elvin? Not the name MJ. Lush and green was the porcelain, all pristine and so on. Red flag waving. Red tag saving. Red green, what that mean, Moorish land bourbon. We got claimed Elvin. Not the name MJ. Lush and green was the porcelain, some obscene, some cordial.
Our value representation, this flag represents a nation. Collecting information, tracing our roots, not chasing. Pacing my progress, doing more, saying less. Black, white, gray, MSF, RBG in our breath. The depth of what we do is best presented by how we grew. What's true is ear of the beholder to proof answers question over. Some call it closure, I prefer to say we open since we still scoping for knowledge and others now awoken. Hoping little to not, prefer work, plan, plot, strategize to maximize the probability. We saw caught between honor and a smart place. The decisions that we make, ripple effects minor or great, still I appreciate.
Red flag waving, red tag saving. Red, green, what I mean, Moorish lands bourbon. Who got claimed Elvin? Not the name MJ. Lush and green was the porcelain, all pristine and so on. Red flag waving, red tag saving. Red, green, what that mean, Moorish lands bourbon. We got claimed Elvin, not the name MJ. Lush and green was the porcelain, some obscene, some cordial.
50,000-year-old ancestral claiming, flag in the ground, hear the flapping fabric sound. Red for the bloodshed or celestial realms. When all you see is feathers and turbans, be overwhelmed. Standing on the squares, independent and fearless. From lower self to higher self, with no interference. 5-point star is her. We call her Venus. My niggas are Nagas. Impropria persona genius. In 3, 5, or 7 plus. Whenever you see us, Moorish national disciples, Prophet Ali and Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Confucius. The same frequencies preceding all man-made religions. Displaying decency. Secret teaching of the ages. The heart is where the life is. Osiris is Orion, Horus, Mars, Sirius, Isis. Clear conceptions of your work during a crisis. Rep my flag till I'm dust or the husk is lifeless. Rep my flag, red, green, 5-point star, no gold fringes. Stand on my square, no liberty infringes. No rights violated, no Negroes emancipated. All they know is castrated and decapitated. Red flag. 5-point star.
Red flag waving, red tag saving. Red, green, what I mean, Moorish lands bourbon. Who got claimed Elvin? Not the name MJ. Lush and green was the porcelain, all pristine and so on. Red flag waving, red tag saving. Red, green, what that mean, Moorish lands bourbon. We got claimed Elvin, not the name MJ. Lush and green was the porcelain, some obscene, some cordial, tops turban.
It's about to get ugly. It's about to get bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly in here. Grab the mic, bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get
bag 'em up.
It's about to get ugly in here. Grab the mic.
Conscious blacks are dirty Moors too. Bring the trash can. Oscar the Grouse, the Hebrew bareface or masked man. A new high priest returned from the dead. Walking out the shallow grave by the hair of Freemason head. Lemurian Moor, decapitate a magistrate or any more debater. Trader's fingers on your pizza, stir the back waiter. Liquidator, sell out instigator. Preset voltage, shock Morris defibrillator. Sitting on a metal chair with their feet in water. Torture, got your daughter enforcing law like Drew Ali taught her. Cry and beg no mercy, prepare for slaughter. Won't wait till midnight, daytime marauder. Not for the booty, but help to get broader. Righteousness stalker, shouldn't have crossed this border. Vampire scared of our order of day walkers.
Bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get, bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly in here. Grab the mic, bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get. It's about to get ugly in here. Grab the mic, bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get. Bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly in here. Grab the mic, bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get. It's about to get ugly in here. Grab the mic.
Say what you can say, back it up. But leave something for me to blaze like the fire, but the pork ain't coming out the flame. Go in for it. Think you pull it out, then you in for it. Put it in your mouth, then you're ignorant. So far, never die yet. Cycle back to a private act. About to get touchy. Some say, look, face back up. Put on my pale birthday skin suit on for some random acts. Then cycle back from my what country? Head shrunk to potatoes crunchy. Back country from the road. Eating Humpty Dumpty process. Not the object, I suppose. Wild card, something fresh, wrap it up. Trump tell you the rest, right?
Bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get. Bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly in here. Grab the mic. Bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get. It's about to get ugly in here. Grab the mic. Bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get. Bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly in here. Grab the mic. Bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get. It's about to get ugly in here. Grab the mic.
Bag 'em up. Opponents in opposition. Truthfully, I put them to sleep. Bagging up in my position. I just listen. Let they loose lips fill my clips. When I squeeze these thoughts, seize the growth of nonsense. They pretense. Triggers our truth sense. Hence, we may get tense and commence offense. Their words met today. Your ricochet and sprays and bullets have no names. We actively decay. The way they project and present correct. When they respect the check, allow them to resurrect in retrospect. Or dialects firm for reason. Taking kindness for weakness stimulates that gun season. We are in a state in which we may relate. For those that have yet to reach our stage and relate, that although we stay in a state of building more than breaking, there are some that have forsaken their honor and must be taken.
Bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get. Bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly in here. Grab the mic. Bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get. It's about to get ugly in here. Grab the mic. Bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get. Bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly in here. Grab the mic. Bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get. It's about to get ugly in here. Grab the mic. Bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get. Bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly in here. Grab the mic. Bag 'em up. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get. It's about to get ugly in here. Grab the mic.
But I'm only speaking facts. Take a bow. How about that? My baby upstairs choking on my last comment. I don't care.
When you got the phlegm cough like that, you ain't talking about people choking on anything. When you got the phlegm cough like that. Who's she fooling? About babies choking on something. She's choking on something. And we already dealt with these people, these Indian, black Indian, whoever they call themselves, always want to put Moors in their title as clickbait. You're not using Moors as clickbait for your BS, Sister Bethy, Black Lips lady. We already put these people under manners already. All this time go by and all of a sudden all this they start talking about got Moors in their stuff again. Moors in their mouth. Keep Moors out your mouth. You don't want to be Moors? Fine. Go over there, go on your reservation, do whatever it is that you're doing over there with your Indian niggerness. But don't talk about Moors. Keep Moors out your mouth. Because we're going to use you people as beating sticks every chance we get to prove the point. Matter of fact, Sitting Wolf L is right there. He's on a reservation. How come Sitting Wolf knows that he's L? How come Sitting Wolf's dad went to go meet with all these goddamn Indian chiefs or whatever, and all of them are like, well, we can't say we're Moors because we get our little handouts from the Europeans, so we can't say that we're Moors. We're going to lose our handouts. And you talking crazy about Moors?
But yeah, family, we have to be very careful because there's a lot of information being presented out here in this world. A lot of it. It's so much. Learning and education is infinite. You could never learn enough. Education is infinite. Just be very careful. And if you do decide to become a nationalist, I'm not knocking that. Just be careful. Be very mindful of the people that's trying to rush you. And take that fucking paperwork to an attorney.
This is Indian people talking. This is Indian people talking. Indian people, don't listen to Moors, but if you are going to listen to Moors and you are going to proclaim your nationality, just make sure you take the paperwork to an attorney, let an attorney check it out for you to make sure that that's really where it's supposed to be at, because, you know, these Moors don't know what they're talking about because, you know, information is all over the place and Moors talking crazy, selling people packages and stuff. So make sure you go to an attorney to make sure that the Moors aren't playing you. Attorney, really? Really, Sister Bethany? That's your advice to the Indians when they engage Moors? Go to an attorney? That's Sister Bethany's advice for all you Indians out there. Indian lady telling you, oh, we're not Indians, we're Aboriginal, autochthonous or whatever. Autochthonous lady telling you, go check an attorney to verify that Moor's paperwork is legit. Go to an attorney. This is what you people have to deal with. Because, you know, like we tell people all the time, Moors already got this info. We've had this info since the 1920s. Noble Drew Ali's Cherokee, which is Indian, and he never said he's Cherokee. He said we're Moors. So if Cherokee Indian guy is going to say, forget Cherokee Indian, I'm a Moor, then who are these people today who were niggers 2 weeks ago? Now they're telling you that they're Indians and they're Aboriginal, indigenous, come join their indigenous republic of whatever. And Drew Ali's Cherokee? You're not listening to him? You're listening to some dingbat that just came yesterday? Just started a YouTube page? That's who you're listening to. You're not going to listen to the prophet who's Cherokee, who lives on Cherokee Reservation in North Carolina and all that. You're not going to listen to him. Oh, forget the Moors and all that stuff. Forget Noble Drew Ali. He's a used car salesman. But we're going to listen to Sister Bethany, who she's so filled up with mucus. Every time she cough, sounding like penguin. She's so filled up with mucus. Now you're listening to mucus people? That's who you're listening to. Mucous membrane people. That's your scholars. Cough and all you hear is phlegm on their chest. Those are the people that you're listening to. And you're not going to hear what Moors are saying. And then when Moors call out the folly of these mucus-filled people, you're talking about don't listen to what Moors are saying, but you're going to listen to the fat-back eating people? You're going to listen to the strip the meat off the bones people. You're not going to listen to the Moors. You're going to listen to the acidic body people, not the alkaline people. And you want to know how come we can't get anywhere as a people? And you want to know why Moors just keep coming up and beating everybody in the head? And then where's the unity? How come the Moors aren't uniting with our people? And what do you mean why? This is why. Because our people are dumb. Our people are so dumb that Moors are saying, forget this, and they're going underground with this information, never to be seen again. Because people are dumb. Not because they don't want to teach or they don't want to do whatever, but shit. If Taj been teaching for all this time, and all these Moors aren't awake yet, they're still asleep, then shit. If Drew Ali came before him, since the 1920s telling these people, and they're still asleep. But, you know, Drew Ali already told us only a handful is going to be saved, fingers left over, a few faithful Moors, and all that stuff. So we already know what's up. The last of the Mohicans right now. That's who's left. Everybody else is a fraud. Guaranteed you. Guaranteed. Especially if they're sending you to go check a lawyer to see if Moor's paperwork is legit or not. That should let you know something.
I'm serious. I can't get to the paperwork to look at what you're signing. But you got to make sure that you're not making yourself a foreigner to this landmass. And if you're going by that fucking treaty that the Moors got, you are a foreign. Their job is to get you to believe, to say that you're a foreigner, and I'm telling you.
Stop lying. Stop lying. Because Moors don't believe jack. Moors are masters of fruition. We learn in our holy book, the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, the Holy Quran of the Moorish Holy Temple of Science. Belief is man not knowing shit. Moors don't believe because we know exactly what we're talking about. How you know what we're talking about? Because you could go to rvbaypublications.com. You're going to see all the writs up there that Moors been using for years that work. You can go to riseofthemoors.org and you could see the writs, the suits, the adverse possession, the whatever Moors been using for years with no issues. So don't tell about belief when you deal with Moors. Use that as a keyword. As soon as they the Moors believe, already cancel them. Cancel them immediately. As soon as they equate Moors with belief, cancel them. They're a liar. Because Moors aren't believers. Moors don't believe anything. We have no belief is in Moors. We know or we don't know. And if we don't know, we're going to go research, find out what it is so we know. That's just what it is. There's no believing when it comes to Moors. So anybody who has an issue with Moors and their first thing is the Moors believe something, don't even listen to these people because they're liars. Why? We know that they're liars because Moors don't believe. And the person who talks about believe know that they're the believer. Because they don't have any courage to stand up to this European colonists. They want to play online games. They want to convince our people that they're Indians. Convince our people that they're everything except who their ancient foremothers and forefathers were, without doubt or contradiction.
The message comes from the top up. It don't go from the bottom up. It goes from the top down, not the bottom up. And if anybody ever been a Christian in their life, please hear me out. Because a lot of our, past, wherever way we went, whether it was spirituality, Christianity, that a lot of us came out, including myself, I'm not into that no more. I'm just not. I don't go to nobody's church. But if you look at that verse in Revelation where it was a meeting going on.
Listen to the phlegm on her chest. Phlegm's all the way up to her throat. Phlegm's not even on her chest. Phlegm is so in her. She's so overcome by phlegm that the phlegm's in her throat when she's talking. I thought Aboriginal indigenous people supposed to have the herbs and all that stuff to clean the phlegm out and clean the shit out and clean the worms out and clean the whatever else people got in them. You know, Aboriginal indigenous person supposed to be 300 pounds. Talking. Any indigenous person talking like that, they're not indigenous. They're a liar. They're just another nigger out here sucking on pork chops, eating KFC, Popeyes, biscuits and all that stuff, gravy, dipping it in the gravy. That's what they're about. No Aboriginal. You find me a picture of an Aboriginal indigenous whoever is 300 pounds. You go back. Find me some teepee Indian whoever, 300 pounds. Find me one. Let's find me one. And they eat buffalo and all that stuff. So what excuse these people have? That they 300 pounds trying to convince you about Moors. Moors aren't this and Moors are that. And talking crazy about Moors. When they can't even take care of their self. They can't even take care of their self. They're trying to take care of you. Find me a picture. Find me a picture of a fat, obese Indian. Find me one. Find me one. Ankles looking like basketballs talking about Moors.
With God and everybody. All the angels. We'll call the angels for this part the senators and representatives. And he asked Satan, what are you doing? I have gone to and fro to see who I could lie, steal. Y'all know that verse in Revelation. That's what the shit is going on with them fucking Moors. How many people I can deceive. I have gone to and from. And if you look at the way they move on YouTube, they move to and from. They got an agenda. It's a great awakening shaking.
And stop the BS. Make sure you identify these Moors who are about robbing the people. And Satan going to and fro the earth. Make sure you identify the Moors. Don't generalize Moors as being people who, you know, don't have any morals and they're trying to rob their people. Those are specific Moors. That's not all the Moors who are awake. All the Moors don't do that. That's a lie. Those are specific Moors. I'm not going to generalize. Somebody told us somebody spent 10,000. 10 grand. Because some Moor convinced them that they could discharge car loans and all this. We know those Moors. Those are specific Moors. That's not Moors all across Northwest Amexem. That's not all the Moors all across the land. Those are specific Moors. They call themselves Morehouse lawyers. Right? The specific Moors called Marrakush, who snitched to IG why there's no Canaanland Moors IG right now. Specific Moors did that. There wasn't general Moors. People want to talk crazy. And then when Moors talk crazy back to them and tell them go suck their mom and all that stuff, now they want to get mad and go snitch to YouTube and IG. Why are you mad? You were just talking crazy about Moors and Noble Jwali. He's not a prophet and all that stuff. Now we tell you that you're a faggot because you're wearing some faggot designer t-shirt for 400 notes. Now you get mad and then he's snitching to IG. Specific Moors. So don't let these people generalize Moors and make you think that, oh, all Moors are like this, so I don't want to be a Moor because all Moors are packet sellers and all this stuff. No, there's specific Moors that do that. Specific Moors. So stop the generalizing with Moors. Make sure you call out who these people are. Call them out for who they are. Don't generalize. If a Moor robs you, don't tell me, well, I don't want to say his name because I don't know. No, who is he? What's his name? Put his name on the record so we know who these traitors are. But no, you don't want to do that. You want to play Negro colored black games, have Al Sharpton and all these people coming up and talking on your behalf. And you want to know why the world looks at you like a dumbass. You're not going to play that stuff with Moors. Because we're not taking the abuse. It's not happening. You better call out who it is did dirt to you. Me generalizing that Moors did something to you.
Since the time of the invasion of them 5 federally recognized tribes, y'all got to look at their actions right now. They wasn't letting us in. Now, all of a sudden, oh, the decision's reversed. All the freedmen can come back. They want you to be, still want you to be. Now who you are, when you know damn well the freedmen are the full-blood aboriginals. And the light-skinned ones was put to rule. They want you to come in as a freedman. Yeah, you can vote now. Or is this their nice way of saying, well, they're fucking woke now. Let's let them back in. They got rights now to vote for their new chiefs. Is this their way of giving it back? Because once the freemen get voted back in, then they're back in their power. And they could change the laws and the policy. Maybe it could be that. I still ain't fucking joining. Because the shit is still under the United States corporation's control. Because as you see, a court decision was reversed. I don't trust it. It's all a game on us, and it always happened. This corporation has always played dirty mind tricks on our people, and because we're so humble and
no, it's because they're stateless. They're humble nothing. Because you have no nationality. Tribes are not a nationality. Clans are not a nationality. Individuals are not a nationality. None of that is nationality. It ain't no European's fault. Stop looking at the European. Look at your dumbass that doesn't have a nationality. Look at what's going on right now. Everybody's supporting the Asians. The Asians, oh, Asians can't, yeah. And the Asians, why? Why are they supporting them and they're not supporting you niggers getting murdered in the street? You don't realize that they're not calling themselves yellow? It didn't make sense to you yet? You're still dumb? Or you didn't realize that they're not calling themselves Indian when they're not in India? Why do you think they have so much clout everywhere they go? How come Asians could go to Africa, build roads and all this stuff like that? How come they could come over here, have rights and all that stuff? Why? How come? Maybe because they know that the world is Asia. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. The world is Asia. Everyone knows this. Oh, except dumb niggers who want to be Indian, but they're not in India. But they want to be Indian. And they want everybody to go with that they're Indian. Just like these dumb people who are brown and everybody want to go with that they're black. And just like these other idiots over here who, they're African. But people from the continent come over here. They're not called African. They're called Congolese and Senegalese and Eritrean and all that. Only the dummies in North America who don't know about their nationality and birthrights are the ones getting played. Are you going to be one of those dummies that gets played? Sitting here complaining about some European when everybody knows they ain't European. It's your own. Ask Fred Hampton who murdered him. Oh, highwaymen? Oh, highwaymen they're the ones that did it, huh? Oh, really? You probably need to go watch the movie if you think highwaymen did it. Because highwayman wouldn't even know what door to go to if it wasn't for a sellout nigger. Ask El Hajj. What happened to him? Ask Noble Drew Ali. Hey, Noble Drew Ali, what? Just dig him up and ask him. So, he's Burr Oak Cemetery, Acacia Line, number 7. Just go dig him up and go ask him. Hey, Noble Drew Ali, what happened to you? Bet you he's going to tell you, oh, Moors did it. It wasn't Chicago police. They didn't have me sleeping on ice and all that stuff like these Moors are telling you, try to convince you he died of some pneumonia or something like that. No, this is BS. Moors did it. Ask anybody. They're going to tell you that their own. Which is the problem with our people. We love traitors. We love sellouts. We're so open to being sold out. We're so open to it. We love it. Our people, oh, we love it so much. We love the traitors. We kiss their boots. And then when righteous people show up, they murder them. Isn't that backwards? But you still don't get it? You still think it's a European? Alright. Alright. You're gonna learn.
And believe stuff. These cheap magical tricks that they do, it's all trickery. You gotta be woke and be strong. And when you work in the corporate world so long, and all you do is sit for 35 years and watch, you watch a lot of shit. The power is in the person that has the time to sit down and watch the enemy work. And that's what I did for 35 years. I've never been in a position of power. But the best position in the house is the position where you sit back and watch and study. And that's what I did. I watched their actions. Watched. I'm like, know their next move. That's the most dangerous motherfucker in the office. The one that got the time. Because see, they don't got time to sit back and watch you. They don't.
What's she sitting back watching doing? I bet you eating a pork chop. Bet you. I bet you she's sitting down on the bed with a big bowl of whatever, watching. 35 years. No wonder the mucus is built up to her throat. 35 years eating pork chops. Talking about looking at the enemy. Yeah, looking at the enemy. You just got pork chops from the enemy. What are you talking about? You just went to the pork chop master and got the pork chops from him. Now you talk about you looking at the enemy? You just got his pork chops? Mucus all coming out your toenails? You talking about looking at somebody? 35 years. You've been looking. You ain't do nothing for 35 years? 12 years, we could at least say we woke up some people, wrote some books, did some classes, did some lectures across the country. 35 years, all you did was sit down and just watch the enemy. No, we're just going to sit here and watch the enemy. Let's just watch them, see what they're doing. Oh, they did that. Wow. You didn't do anything? You just sat there and watched them do it? Just sat there and watched them do it. You didn't see even a Autochthonous one just jump ship? Forget this BS. This is some BS. Proclaim this nationality and jump ship. Ahanu El. All these Indian guys know a Autochthonous one. All of them know him. Every single last one of these Indian whoever's know a Autochthonous one. They're going to bring him on their channel and all that stuff. Use him as clickbait. You think they're proclaiming their nationality like he did? Nope. I think he got fed up and left. I think he got fed up and shut down his channel and all that stuff. Why? Because these people are full of BS. Aboriginal, indigenous, whoever's. They don't have any intentions of saving their people or saving themselves. Zero. Their job is to keep you deaf, dumb, and blind. Just like the Moor said, yes, all these people are paid informants. Whether they're paying them in fiat, whether they're paying them in views, whether they're paying them in pork chops, whatever they're paying them in. Whatever it is that they're paying them in. They're getting something to talk crazy to our people about Moors. Because there's no way that someone could be a competent Aboriginal and Indigenous and their scholar guy, a Autochthonous one, said, F that, I'm Ahanu El, and then they don't declare their nationality. And he's telling them for years, oh yeah, I've been studying with Moors. Everything the Moors tell me, when I go check that stuff out, that stuff come back as real. Over here being Morocco is real. Moors being indigenous and aboriginal is real. Noble Drew Ali, everything that he said is real. He's Indian guy. He is the autochthonous one. If the autochthonous one, who these guys ride his dick because they know he's the man. They know he's the most scholared of all the Aboriginal and Indigenous whoever's. If he's going to say Ahanu El and they're not jumping on board, somebody's a sellout and a traitor. You better know that for a fact.
Because they're too busy trying to compete, pushing their agenda. So guess who gets to sit in the lucky chair? The ones that have the time to sit back and just watch. Just watch. All you gotta do is just sit back and watch people. You know their moves. That's why I'm telling you. When it comes back about that dude, Amani Bay, you're gonna see what I mean. I'm telling you, I know corporate behavior. Not once did he flare up. And it's good to be soft like that. Because that's how our corporate brothers are in corporate office. Deflecting from everything. Oh no, well, I'll be here live to show my genealogy and stuff. I could pick up a fucking genealogy profile and say, look, this is me. The fuck? No more jokes. Can't fool me. I ain't got time.
Oh, you got time.
Them motherfuckers never come near my desk. No, I wasn't in a position of power 35 years ago because I came in as, 35 years ago. Came in as a little clerk. Work my way up. I can't go no higher than the class that I'm in now. It's it. It's it for me. I can't go no higher than what I am. But I sat all them years and watched. Hi, Beth. How are you? I'm good. What you gonna do today, devil? Hi, Beth. Good morning. Hi. And I'm steady pushing the most important motherfucking paperwork. But all I could do is stay silent and just keep it doing because I had a baby at the time to take care of. My baby's 28 now. She'll be 29. I sit and watch. Yeah, I'm doing great. How are you? You want to pay me to act like you fine? You want to pay me top dollars to act like you fine? I will. That don't mean I got to love you. That don't mean I got to go out to the club with you. That don't mean I got to leave at 4 o'clock. I'm going home to my baby and my husband. Hi, Beth. Good morning. Good morning. Bitch.
And then what indigenous name is Beth? What is Beth? Since when indigenous people name Beth? I know what Drew Ali is Timothy. Yeah, but didn't he say Noble Drew Ali, and then didn't he say Sheikh Sharif Abdul Ali? And Sheikh Sharif Abdul Ali. That's not European. They're not European. Oh, but they're the Aboriginal indigenous people, right? They got a European name. Hendo Henderson. Hendo Henderson is the indigenous judge of the whatever. Really? Since when? Which indigenous do you know is Henderson? Unless they're a traitor. Unless they been sold out. But you don't get it, huh? You don't get it? Still don't get it?
Good night, Bethy. How are you? Oh, I'm great. Oh, that's great, Beth. Don't fucking call me Beth. My name is not Beth. Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. It's Bethy. Yes. No problem. Good night. Do you have the minutes? Do you have that? Do you have this? Do you have that, Beth? Do you have this? Do you have that? Yeah, I got it. Here it is. Good day. Pushing all that fucking paperwork. Because I got 35 years of sitting down reading all the paperwork. All the motherfucking fine print. All the motherfucking fine print. And I'm not going to tell my babies nothing to hurt them. I'm mom dealing with y'all young motherfuckers. Your mom ever tell you that? I ain't going to tell you nothing to hurt you. That's what mom always say. I'm your mama. I'm not going to tell you nothing that's going to hurt you. I'm telling you this shit because I love you. I heard that a lot in my house. I didn't understand.
You're a dumbass, that's right.
I'm telling you this about these fucking agents, these corporate workers, these black suit, blue suit, traveling motherfuckers over in Japan. Get the fuck out of here. Come on now, we trying to get away from the slicey eyes. They got your ass wearing masks. Get the fuck out of here. Just like they say we all look alike, so the fuck do they? Say we all act alike, so the fuck do they? I don't trust none of them. Even the ones coming that look like us, you know them. You see them coming far away, you see their ass coming. The ones that look like us, you know who the deceiver are. Bye, Queen Ottawa, fuck you, old bitch. I looked at you as a mother. Yeah, I'm calling that shit out because I'm mad and hurt as fuck. Bitch, I looked at you as a mom on the phone with you 7 o'clock in the motherfucking morning, doing duos, smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee. Bitch, that's why you in your car living. Don't fuck with me. All try to infiltrate me. I don't got time. Has always been my problem. Always fell in love with people quick. Just open arms. Ooh, that was always my problem. Always. And my daughter always told me that. And the first thing I tell her, look, I'm the mom. You don't tell me. But I needed to listen to her. Mom, you like people too quick. You trust people too quick. Don't you tell me that. I'm your mother. All right? Okay. But I'm telling you, I know bitches, and you said that you never been a bitch person, but I'm just telling you, you're too nice to them. You trust them too much. Where you know that lady from? She's the deceiver. I should have listened to my daughter. But now my ears is open, baby. That's my problem. I trust too much. Open my damn tribal doors for the Moors. Yeah, come on, y'all. Because y'all real smart. I like that in the Sarah Jazera you taught us. But didn't know these motherfuckers had an agenda. The fuck? Go ahead, make videos about me. Make my ass famous. Because don't forget, after you make the motherfucking video, the same motherfuckers you trying to use to talk about me is the same motherfuckers that's going to run to my motherfucking site, download the declaration, sign it, and join the tribe. Bitch, bye. Because that's what's been happening for the last 6 months now. Make me famous. You're helping me. My daughter told me, Mom, don't worry about if you don't have a lot of people. The dislike buttons are better than the like buttons because they're getting the information out to you, about you out. And that's true. I'm like, where are all these people coming from? I don't know these people. Got a whole bunch of people from California. I ain't spent a day, and the closest I've been to California is YouTube. West Coast. I can't wait to go. Listen, I'm good.
Are you dumbasses out there? Are you dumbasses who you're going to go get some paperwork from somebody who came 6 months ago? 6 months ago? That's the credible individual? So you're not going to ride with the Cherokee who told these people 100 years ago that they're Moors. You're not going to go with the Moorish master, adept, free master mason who has stuff filed in the Library of Congress 50s. You're not even gonna go with Washita. You're not even gonna go with Dr. Alim El Bey. You're not even gonna go with RV Bay Publication. You can just download the stuff for free. It's just there on the site. It's been there. Moore's been using it. And no issues. You're gonna go with some lady, pork chop, acidic body lady, rolls all over. You're gonna go with her paperwork as that declaration is where you're gonna be with. This potty mouth lady, this drunken sailor, is who you're gonna do your declaration with? You're gonna do your declaration with Rin Tin Tin? Our people have serious mental problems. Listen to her talk. It should make it obvious to you how much mental problems our people have. Should make it obvious to you. People have lost their mind. And they're probably not going to get their mind back. So stay away from these people. The Aboriginal, Indigenous, whoever's. Stay away from the dirty Moors. Definitely stay away from Negro, Black, Colored, whoever's. Right? If they don't have a nationality, stay away from these people. Their duty is to injure you. Their job is to keep you in constant confusion. That's what they want. Keep you in constant confusion.
I don't trust nobody. Nobody. Them Moors taught me a valuable lesson. Watch your pearly gates. Oh, they watch now. Now it's on. It's strict bylaw. It's strict bylaw time. Half blood, full blood. You're a foreigner? Nope, can't come. That's it. Half blood. You have a baby with a foreigner? Sorry, your kids can't join. You wiped out. You wiped out your half. It's a wrap.
Another sign of a dumbass. People who call children kids. If somebody's calling offspring, heirs, baby goats, know that they're incompetent. That's the last people you want paperwork from. 2021, they're still calling people kids. They are incompetent. That's just what it is. They're just as incompetent as people who call themselves black. Just as incompetent as people who call a continent Turtle Island. If people are talking about a continent's island, they have mental problems. Yeah, well, the ancestors had mental problems if they're calling a continent an island. What kind of dumbass ancestors do you have calling a continent an island? They really thought it was an island? A continent's an island. Really? These are your indigenous scholar whoever's that you're going to go get some declaration papers from? 6 months ago, they just started pushing this idea of declare something. The whole time before, oh no, we're going to use Dawes rules. We're going to use what grandma said. We're going to use whatever else that they're going to use to prove their indigenous status. Now, 6 months ago, oh yeah, no, we got paperwork now. You can come to us to get paperwork. Where did they get that brilliant idea from? Who you think they got that idea from to do paperwork? It wasn't some European. Oh, can't forget. They're going to bring the Duke on their platform with his feather crown and all that stuff, and they're still gonna pretend that they're not Moors? Well, they're gonna listen to Asir the Duke though. They're gonna ride his dick. Right? They're gonna have him on for clickbait. He got the feather crown. Feathers going all the way down to his ankles. He's a Moor. How come you're not declaring that you're a Moor? Why are you declaring that you're a tribe? Why are you declaring that you're a tribe? If you're going to listen to Ahanu El, you're going to listen to Asir Duke of Tears, you're going to listen to Obashango El, but you're not Moors. You're Indians.
Half blood, full blood only. The $5 tribes made their bylaws, their constitution. Guess what? We got ours too. Got our flag. We got rules too. To join this nation. We got our rules too. $5 tribes took away your blood quantum. Guess what? This nation giving it back. It's the truth. You're full blood, you're full blood. You're half blood, you're half blood. And half bloods and full bloods, we don't look at them differently. We view them the same. The blood is what matter. You got the blood, you're my baby. You're half blood, you got the blood, you're my baby. I don't give a fuck if you're Chinese. I don't care if you're African. I don't care what race you are. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're green. You got half of our blood in you. You're my baby. Welcome to the nation. Fuck that. I got half blood in my family. Half blood.
Matter of fact, who's her husband? You want to know who her husband is? With this drunken sailor wife right here. Who the hell is her husband? Sitting around letting her talk like this. You ain't bring up you're a woman, you should be a little bit more, dignified and all that stuff, clan mothers and all this stuff. Why are you talking like a drunken sailor? Is she drunk right now? Why are you talking all this colorable stuff? I thought you're the Aboriginal. The terms black, white, and green people and all that stuff didn't exist in ancient times. How?
The whites, half blood. You're my babies. I don't care if you got chinky eyes and you're half blood and it's proof and it's been determined by the eligibility unit that you're half blood. Welcome, baby. You're my baby. You're our babies. That's how we rock. Welcome.
It might be how you rock. Definitely rolling. I don't know if you're rocking, but you're definitely rolling. Just lift your arm, just stretch your arms out. I bet you're rolling. Bet you. Pork chop eating ass. Moors have nothing to do with America. That's clickbait. Not even talking about Moors. Just throwing Moors in there every 20 minutes. Say Moors. Make people think this is about Moors. Using Moors as clickbait. They get people to come get your damn declaration BS. For people to be a tribe. Be careful, Moors. It's your own. And they might not even be wearing turbans and fezzes. They might have feathers on and all that stuff. They might have wampum belts and be in teepees. It's your own. It's going to put you right back in slavery to this colonist. Because they want you to be everything except who your ancient foremothers and forefathers were, which are Moors. If Montezuma was the Moorish king, then everybody under him probably a Moor too. Oh, this is the one we forgot about. The Destruction of Black Civilization, Chancellor Williams, page 319. On a recent TV program, the head of a militant black movement went even further. In response to a question, he said, "Look at me. I am neither black, Negro, or African. I'm a Moor. My roots are in Asia." He was born in Mississippi. But the moderator pressed, "You call your movement a black movement?" "Ah," the great Moorish leader replied, "that strategy," apparently satisfied that the black masses did not hear him, or if they did, would not understand. Because they're dumb. That's why they won't understand. His roots are in Asia because the world was known as Asia. He's from Mississippi, and he's there. "I'm not Negro, black, and all that stuff, African, and none of that BS. I'm a Moor." Black militant guy knows that he's a Moor. Then how are you confused? How is it that our people are confused? Oh yeah, because they're listening to everybody except Moors. They're listening to Indians, they listen to Tachinas, they listen to Aboriginal, they listen to Indigenous, they listen to Lenni Lenape, they listen to all the Indian tribes, they listen to Seminole, they listen to black leaders, Negro leaders, whoever, and whatever. But they're not going to listen to the ones who have listened to the Cherokee from North Carolina that never once said that our people are Cherokee. Never once said that our people are indigenous and Aboriginal and all that crap. They're not going to listen to the one who told them that we're Moors and got murdered for it. Just like all the other people who got murdered for either finding out and they're about to tell, or like George G.M. James telling it. Oh, the ancient Egyptians, oh yeah, they told the Moors to be the custodians of the, oh yeah, assassinate him, cut his tongue out for talking crazy. "I've seen the mountaintop." Shoot him in the neck. So he's talking crazy. You can't be talking about the Great Seal and all that stuff is your stuff. What are you talking about? Be careful, Moors.
Let's build this shit. Let's continue to build it and move forward. We got a lot of people. That's right, Chieftain Sun Owl. That's right. That's right, sis. I ain't ever letting no motherfucker and no bitch come between me and my sisters no more. No more. Because I know what niggas do. Remember, they are sons.
Where'd she get that from? Where'd she get that from? Anybody in the chat? Where'd she get that from? Whose sons what? Who talks like that? Who's been talking like that? Who's been putting it on the record that all men are sons? That's not indigenous people talking. They don't talk like that. They play man, boy, uncle. That's the game they play. Tell me, everybody sneak studies at rvbaypublications.com. Everyone sneak studies from MHHS, eyes wide open. Everybody sneak studies from the mothers. And then they're going to go over here and talk just like the mothers and not give any credibility to the mothers that they got it from. That's traitorous. And people should ride the mare of steel for being traitors. They should ride the mare of steel for being traitors. But unfortunately, we don't have a mare of steel right now, so we have to deal with them. Why is it that they act like Moors didn't bring this information to light before this Negro Indian crap? Yeah, why do they? Why do they act as if they don't know? Why are they acting like they don't know? Why? Because if they bring up the Moors, that means it's over for them. If they bring up the Moors, that means it's over for them. That's why.
That declaration is important. When you sign, I'm saying this again, when you're signed, and it's written out clear, when you sign our tribal declaration, you are joining the tribe. Once that shit is notarized, you are a member of the tribe. So I'm telling.
Once that is what? Notarized? Oh, so they're going to notaries now? Oh, they're going to Indian notaries? That means it's legit because they went to an Aboriginal and Indigenous officer of the court. So that means everything's good with the notary. Yeah, right. They're traitors. They would always be traitors. And the only way that they're going to learn is when you stop playing games with them. Stop playing games with them. They're sending you to a damn notary. They're sending you to a notary. Please, study. Go to rvbaypublications.com. Stay there for a year. I don't want to hear jack from you for a year. Go to rvbaypublications.com. Stay there for a year. Go to MHHS, Eyes Wide Open on Blog Talk Radio and watch the archives from, we'll even give you a bit, the last 5 years. We're never going to say 10. Go back to the last 5 years of archives. Stay there. Get a pen, take some notes, and then go study. Don't be filling out no tribal declarations and any of that BS. Don't do it. Don't do it. We're warning you not to do it. Peace and love to all the Moors worldwide. Happy New Year once again to all the Moors. Study. Show yourself approved by studying. Know thyself. Know your foremothers and forefathers. And recognize the truth about your nationality and your birthrights. Honors to the goat, the Capricorn, Noble Drew Ali, for doing the great work that he did. Peace and love to all the Moors. Islam.
Yes, yawling, discard them like blunt trash. Active more Avengers, call that a hawk smash. Your conscious coon sniffling booze and role models. Won't accept facts and just quarrel. No 5 principles, of course, no profit. Facebook and YouTube names they won't have on the docket. They say go fund me, and when you go fund them and get robbed, I say I told you, don't fund them. Still won't listen and call yourself deaf. While most say middle, my path is right hand or left. Some say your cult and think we worship Baphomet. We just Sufis with trance for Muhammad. Offerings of fruit for Oya and Oshun. If that won't work, we call in some Shangoons. Summon demons at the full blood and new moons. Mirror steel blade only escaped by a few coons. And those that escaped are on the run and stay running. Falling off the London Bridge or jumping. Nobody beats the Moors.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors. We studied from the masters, we know that stuff we loaded. From Moorish Empire books to hip-hop decoded. Before modern decoders, we studied A.A. Rashid, Conscious Kent Hemet, Basil Lehman Akeem. Moore's water up the table round like common had soul. We got degrees by the pound, stay uplifting humanity. We got Moors near Japan and lands nether and even Afghanistan. On every Atlantis island, Moors you find them repping Moorish nation, not Turtle Island. Island when it's really a continent. Anybody saying Drew Ali's a myth incompetent, claiming black and Indian nonsense, then begging active Moors to help you out your consequence. We still lend a hand, our first principle love. Realize, not a hand, just a stick in a glove.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors. On and on, till the break of dawn. Many Negro black scholars coin tell pawns. Doing dirty work keep you deaf and dumb. With no love, truth, peace, justice, or freedom. Moors have returned called the ancient ones. We are the copper-toned natives, not the Asian ones. Feathers up in turbans, Allah's patient sons. Key man escaped shots from Smith's agent guns. Or any quarter of plans or thesis plots. Not getting a slave name, talking to racist cops. Violating oaths of office and ethics. Never knew I was a Moor, thought I was synthetic. Stopped being skeptic, suddenly apologetic. We shut down the psychological warfare method. Active Moors check it, see it as a lesson. Muftis will know their strength before the foes test it.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors.
Nobody beats the
Nobody beats the Moors.